election on its head. This is a voter revolt waiting to happen. It's really critical that we stand up and open up the debates. We have fought our way into televised debates before at the governor's race in Massachusetts. How did we do it? By standing up and refusing to allow our democracy to be smothered. And we've had big protests, big rallies outside of the debates. In the last election, I was arrested for trying to get into just the college grounds of Hofstra University.
Thank you, Jill.
Who knows? There may be some similar action this time around. But at least we are calling for as many people as possible to come to Hofstra University and join us outside of the grounds of the debate in demanding that we begin with democracy. If we are going to solve these crises that we are facing in this election, the solutions will not be on the table. Even the crises will not be on the table. We will not be talking about the climate crisis. We will not be talking about the expanding wars that are blowing back at us with a vengeance, that are bankrupting us and making us less secure, not more secure. We will not hear about the nuclear arms race, because Hillary Clinton is begging to go head-to-head against the Russians over Syria in calling for a no-fly zone, which essentially means teetering on the brink of a nuclear war with a nuclear-armed power. We need to be disarming our nuclear weapons, not entering into war. If we are even going to get this issue on the table for discussion, if we can't do this in an election for president, when, in heaven's name, are we going to do this? The American people deserve to be informed and empowered to weigh in on our future. We are not deciding merely what kind of a future we will have, but whether we will have a future or not.
Amen.
So we need to begin with democracy. Democracy begins with an open debate. Join me on September 26th at Hofstra University. If you can get to New York City, we have buses that will be going to Hofstra. But if you can drive all the way, then meet us there. Go to my website, jill2016.com, and join the campaign to open up the presidential debates. And we'll have details about the how and the where and the directions and where to park and all that. So consider coming out to join us if there's any way you can, so that we have the biggest demonstration in history calling for open debates and real democracy. I'm going to say a couple more really quick things because I know my assistant, Allie, and I want to give a big thank you to Allie. Makes all things possible in this campaign, I must say. She's doing at least as much as I am, and then 10 times more, I think. I want to run through just real quick a couple other solutions that we have, so that you know not only do we have the power of the numbers, we also have the power of our solutions. We are the only campaign that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, by lobbyists. We don't take lobbyists' money or money from CEOs. We are the only campaign that does not have a super PAC with the big money flowing into it. So we have the one campaign that actually has the liberty to stand up for what you, the American people, are actually demanding, and for the solutions that will actually fix these crises. So number one, we are calling for an emergency jobs program that is as big as the climate emergency that is barreling down. The two go hand in hand. We can only solve the crisis of the economy and the crisis of our climate together. And we do that by creating 20 million jobs. We know how to do this. Donald Trump, I think just yesterday, said that he's going to create 23 million jobs. But he didn't say how he's going to do it. He's going to wave a magic wand. I was in a, just parenthetically, I was in an interview yesterday on Fox. I don't know if anybody watches Fox, but Fox is doing some good stuff.
Yeah, only when you're on.
Center seat, and one of the people sitting next to me, in fact, made the comment that this is an election. He called it the Seinfeld election. This is an election about nothing. You know, it's actually like, you know, the news today was that Donald Trump corrected his statement yesterday that that Barack Obama was not born in the United States. That was his statement yesterday, and today the news was that he corrected the lies that he again spouted yesterday. You know, this is what passes as news. It's absolutely outrageous. There's real stuff going on here. So just, you know, and we are the ones that are talking about it. And I have to say, check out that interview on